What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Appreciate Greatness. Today I'm going to be doing my NBA playoff predictions for 2024. I hope y'all enjoy this video. If you do, leave a like, subscribe. It's been a fun play-in so far. I'll just kind of recap that. The Heat beat the Bulls tonight as I'm recording this, and the Pels moving on, beating the Kings as well. It was two fun games. I mean, could have been way more fun. Bulls got blown out, just kind of looked dead out there, and then the Pelicans just went on a run, crazy run in the third quarter, and to end the second quarter. And the Pels are fun to watch. We'll get into them. I hope y'all enjoy. If you do, please leave a like, subscribe, do all those fun things, and let's get right into it. All right, so we're gonna start with the 1-8 seeds on each conference. So we'll probably go from west to east, working left to right. And so let's talk about the Thunder and the Pelicans. This is one of my favorite series in the first round, and a lot of it is due to the Pelicans' length. I think they are going to give Shea, J-Dub, Chet a really rough time. And one thing that they did tonight, which I thought was very interesting, was the way they just stayed out on shooters against the Kings. They did not allow their shooters to get open looks. And I'm telling you, the length of the Pelicans, I looked it up earlier. Shea is averaging 25 points on 44% shooting against the Pelicans. That is down about 10% from his normal field goal percentage and down 5 points. That's incredible. I think the Pels are going to make Chet beat them. Chet's a guy who's not uber aggressive. He's good, not uber aggressive, not a guy who is going to go out and average 25 plus yet. Still a rookie, right? J-Dub is a guy who has still continues to trend better and better each month of his career. And he's a guy who can take over the reins for the Thunder if they need him to. But I just love, if you're the Pels, you're thinking, we have Herb Jones, we have Trey Murphy, we have Jose Alvarado, we have Najee Marshall, we have all of this length. We got Brandon Ingram, who I don't think the Thunder match up well against Brandon Ingram. I don't think the Thunder match up well against the Pels at all. However, I think the Thunder are just purely a better team than the Pelicans. I think it's going to be Thunder in 6 or 7. The Pels are going to give them problems though. I love the Thunder defense. I think they're going to be able to contain the Pelicans offense. I think it's going to be kind of a grimy series. I think Shea's going to make some big shots. I think the Pels are going to force Lou Dort, Josh Giddey to beat them. I think they'll get out and stay out on Isaiah Joe and Cason Wallace, and I think it should be a fun series. I got Thunder in 5 or 6, 6 or 7. Over East, the Heat Celtics. The Heat just voodoo magic, man. They find a way every year. Celtics in 6, Celtics in 5, something like that. I don't have much faith in this Heat team, especially against this loaded Celtics team. I don't like watching the Heat play. It's just grimy, it's musty, it's kind of just, we're going to make this basketball game bad. And that's how they win games. And you can't blame them. It works. But at some point, they need to find a way to, I think next year it needs to be Trae Young, whoever, Jimmy Butler, whoever, bam. I think you have two good defensive pieces in those two, but Trae Young, someone who can be a lead point guard and play a lead role on this team. That's something they need. Celtics, just great all-around team. The bench depth worries me for later in the playoffs, but not against the Heat. We'll go, let's see. Let's go 2-7s now. So Nuggets Lakers out west. This is interesting. I don't think the Lakers are all that good. I don't think they have the shooting this year. I don't think their backcourt defensively can hold up. D'Lo and Austin Reeves, they're great. They're awesome. They're fun to watch. I just don't. Jamal Murray. I'm taking Jamal Murray over. This is kind of a thing I saw. I'm taking every single position the Nuggets have over the Lakers. Every single one except power forward. But what I tweeted on that was that power forward position, Aaron Gordon matches up the best against LeBron over anyone in the NBA. I would rather have Aaron Gordon on LeBron over anyone in the NBA. And so I just think the Nuggets match up so well. Nuggets in 6, maybe even 5 against the Lakers. I think the Lakers will get a game this year. I just don't. This Lakers team is so incomplete still. They still got a lot of holes, and the Nuggets don't. And that's kind of just the key. 2-7 Knicks 76ers. Now this one definitely has some upset potential. I don't think it will happen though. I really, really love the Knicks this year. I think they are the best team in the East, and that is a hot take, obviously, but I truly believe they are, and I truly believe that they're a team that can get some can get some stuff done. And I don't love the way Joel played. I don't love the way Joel has been playing. I just think that the Knicks match up so much better against the 76ers than the 76ers do against the Knicks. And it's just the depth. And you have a Deuce McBride off the bench. Dante DiVincenzo's been lighting it up. Josh Hart's been just incredible all year long. And you still have Jalen Brunson, who is just playing better than anyone on the 76ers right now at this moment. I'm taking the Knicks. Back to the West here. T-Wolves Suns. This is an interesting one. This is going 7. I think the Suns are really, really, really good. The Timberwolves have the defenders. Jaden McDaniels versus Kevin Durant. Anthony Edwards against Devin Booker. And then you have the Defensive Player of the Year in the middle. I think I'm going to go Timberwolves in 7. I think the T-Wolves are really, really, really good this year. It's tough. I could say Suns easily. I'm going to go Timberwolves. I like Anthony Edwards. Jaden McDaniels matches up really well against KD. It's tough. I don't love the fact that the Suns don't really have a true point guard, even though we have seen Book and KD take over that role in the playoffs and in the regular season. That's so hard. I'm gonna pivot. We're gonna go Suns in 7. I think the Suns will take them down. I love Book. You love KD. The scoring options. It's really hard. We can have a preview here. It's just really hard to say for sure. Oh, this team's gonna win because of this, or this team's gonna win because of this. It's more about right now, without knowing what's gonna happen. It's more about just who matches up better against who. I'm gonna take the Suns over the Wolves. 3-6 over here. Bucks Pacers. Hold on, before I get into that, let's 6 minutes. Oh, I got time. All right, the 3-6 over here. Bucks Pacers. This is gonna be a lot more fun of a series than people think. I would say. It's gonna be up and down, back and forth. I got the Bucks winning in about 6. I would say. I don't think anyone's gonna get swept. I got Bucks in 6. Pacers, they're great. They're fun to watch. They don't play any defense. They have no way to stop Giannis. They don't have a guy to stop Dame. Dame's obviously struggled this year, but I think playoff time, this is what I've been saying. I think playoff time, Dame's going to turn it around. He's going to find a way. And so I'm going Bucks in 6 over the Pacers. So now we have Clippers, Mavs. Oh, man. Give me Mavs in 7. I'm going to go Mavs in 7. We've seen Luka do it before. We've seen him just destroy the Clippers. No one on the man, this is so tough. It's so tough. Kyrie and Luka are really, really great. Paul George and Kawhi are really, really great. I think it's about the others. I trust that. I don't love the wings for the Mavs. That's the thing. That's what I've been going back and forth on, because I don't think the Mavs can stop the Clippers, but I don't think the Clippers can stop the Mavericks. So what do we do there? I have no idea. Dante Exum matches up well against Paul George, I'd say. Man, this is crazy. It's just such a good matchup. It's a prototypical 4-5 matchup, but it's more like a 4-5 matchup that you'd see in the conference finals. I think it's that good of a matchup. I'm going to go Mavericks finding a way. Luka is just incredible. I'm not even giving much coverage of the game. I'm just spitballing right now. Cavs, Magic. Cavs in probably 5, maybe 6. The Magic just can't shoot. Like, they can't shoot the 3 whatsoever. I don't like the matchup of Evan Mobley and Jared Allen versus Paolo and whoever else. I guess Mo Wagner, maybe Wendell, whoever they start. I love Franz Wagner. I think that he's going to have a really big series. I think he's going to play better than Paolo in this series, and that's going to surprise some people. But I think that's what's going to happen. But Cavs, I think the Cavs take this pretty easily, pretty overwhelmingly. And yeah, that's the first round. moving on to the second round, we'll go Thunder Mavericks. I'm going to go Thunder here, and that's going to surprise some people. I think the Thunder match up well. I don't think they match up as well against the Clippers if I chose the Clippers. I think the Thunder match up well against the Mavericks. I think that they have more versatility against guards than they do against wings, where they can throw anyone on Luka and Kyrie to guard, and I think they can have a swell time doing it. J-Dub on Luka, I think, would be a absolutely incredible matchup to watch. I also don't think the Mavericks have a guy who can slow Shea down, because you're not going to stop Shea. That's something I don't think I said against when I was talking about him against the Pels. You're not going to stop him, but you need to slow him down. The Pels do a great job of slowing him down. I don't think the Mavs can. I don't have a guy on their team that can just slow him down. So I'm going to go Thunder in 6. Thunder in 6 here. I think Chet versus Derek Lively and Chet versus Daniel Gafford is going to be a really fun matchup too. Thunder just need to be able to grab rebounds, and they'll be all right. We'll go down here now. Suns Nuggets. That's going to be a fun little matchup, because now you have Nurkic if you're the Suns. But it's Nuggets. It's going to be the Nuggets in probably 5 or 6. They're so incredible this year, and they were last year. I think Nuggets win this series in probably 6. They're so good. Celtics, Cavs, Celtics in 5. And I think this is going to... Actually, Celtics in 6 or 7. I think that Donovan Mitchell's going to have a massive series, and then he's going to be out the door. Dono and the Cavs, I mean, they need to figure it out, because it's Darius Garland and Dono I don't think fit well. Jared Allen and Evan Mobley I don't think fit well. They have to choose. I think what's going to end up happening is it's going to be Darius Garland and Evan Mobley. They're going to ship out Dono. They're going to ship out Jared Allen. I think it's going to set them up a lot better than what they are right now, even though they have maybe more star power or more talent on this roster. Next year I think they'll be much better off with a different roster. But the Celtics Kristaps is going to tear up Jared Allen in the post. Kristaps is the best post player in the NBA, by the way, which is incredible. So Celtics over Cavs, and then Bucks Knicks. This is one I've been flip-flopping back and forth on. I'm going Knicks. The reason is Jalen Brunson. No one on the Bucks is stopping Jalen Brunson. I don't think the Bucks have a guy who is like a hustle player, who's like a glue guy, like a Dante DiVincenzo or a Josh Hart, and I think that's a problem. I also think that the Knicks have size. I mean, Hartenstein, Mitchell Robinson, Julius Randle, all big bodies who can kind of slow down Giannis, can bump, can be physical with him. I don't like the supporting pieces of the Bucks anymore. Brooks old, slow, immobile. Chris Middleton's hasn't been the guy that we're used to seeing. And then, you have Andre Jackson Jr., you have Marion Beauchamp, but they're still so young. Can't rely on them. I'm going Knicks in 6. I like that. Knicks in 6. Thunder Nuggets. I have to go Nuggets. Now, I will say I think the Thunder make this really interesting, because they play the Nuggets really well in the regular season. I'm going to go Nuggets in 7. I'm going to go Nuggets in 7 over the Thunder. I think the Thunder make it interesting. I really do. And actually, I'll go Nuggets in 6. I think Nuggets in 6 makes more sense. But I think the Thunder make it interesting. I like Shea. The Shea matchup against the Nuggets is incredible. He plays out of his mind against them. Hit the game winner against them earlier this year. Dub and Aaron Gordon are kind of the same type of player. It's just J-Dub's a little more versatile with the ball in his hands. And then Jokic just tears them up, I think. Celtics, Knicks. I'm going 2-2 seeds in the finals. Oh, I'm going Knicks. The Knicks are incredible this year, and that's what people aren't understanding. Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle coming back. I think Julius Randle, obviously, he's a playoff dweller. Like, he sucks in the playoffs a lot of the time. But I think this is a year where he's going to have a big year. And even if he doesn't, Tom Thibodeau is a good enough coach to where he recognizes that he's going to pull him out. He's going to play the lineup that's been working. I haven't even mentioned OG Anunoby for the Knicks. OG, Dante, Josh Hart, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson, Isaiah Hartenstein. Deuce McBride, that's what I'm thinking of. You have all of that and Jalen Brunson. That's an incredible team. Knicks in 7. I think it's just they're gonna outlast the Celtics. I don't think the Celtics bench is all there. I like Sam Hauser. He's all right, but that's about it. Like that's the only guy I really trust fully and thoroughly off the Celtics bench, and I don't trust him really. He's a liability defensively. All he can do is catch and shoot offensively, and that's a problem. In the playoffs, you have to be able to put the ball on the ground. I think every guy in the Knicks can put the ball on the ground except their big men. I'm going Knicks, and then Nuggets, Knicks. Give me the Nuggets, and probably 6 or 7. I think the Knicks match up well, though. I think it could be a Knicks championship year. I really do believe in the Knicks making the finals this year. I think the Nuggets are going to repeat. And how many points will the Finals MVP score in the? So how many games have I said? We'll get into that in a second. I think the Nuggets just they're unbelievable. They're a lot like UConn and March Madness this year, who I bet against originally. But I'm looking at this Nuggets team and I'm seeing the same things. Just a complete, utter championship built to win team. I believe in the Nuggets this year. Now the Finals MVP will be Jokic, of course. So I said Nuggets in 5 or 6. So I'll go 6. Oh man, Nuggets in 6. Nuggets in 6 or 7 here. Nuggets in 7. Nuggets in 6. So I just hit my mic really hard. That's what? Probably 28 games max. Probably like 24 games. 24 times like 20 is what? Jeez, this is a lot. That's like 400 something, 440. I'll just go 500. I believe that's about where I'm thinking. Sure. I hope y'all went on to enjoy this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. The one thing I'm very confident on, I hope that's the bracket. I hope that's a very accurate prediction, and it might not be, but I hope it is because I think that'll be a very fun playoffs. Also, the one thing I am very confident on in that bracket is that it's going to be the Nuggets on top again this year. I really see a repeat happening. I think that's been something that's been kind of pushed to the side this year of the Nuggets repeating whatever. I think they will. They might play the Knicks, the Bucks. It's almost a Nucks. Knicks, Bucks, Celtics. One of those 3 teams are probably who it's going to be. I think they take them all down. I think they take any of those teams down. That's one thing I'm confident in that bracket. But I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, do y'all thing. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.